thank you so much. And now moving on to Kaifan Wang. So I would say Bonsu writes, Kaifan Wang stood out for his sensitive exploration of cultural identity and selfhood, exploring the collective experience of the pandemic on local communities. Wang's proposal explores questions of isolation and connectivity that remain central to our contemporary moment. I look forward to following Wang's promising career in the years that come. So we're now going to hand over to Kaifan online.
Hello guys, can you hear me? Hello everyone, I'm Kaifan Wang and I'm living and studying in Berlin now. Firstly, thank you for your invitation to this summer ceremony. I'm sorry that because of visa issue I can't join you tonight, but I'm very happy I can share you my works online. The first place I lived in Berlin was next to the Berliner Mall, which reminded me of the first time I went to China-Mongolia border when I was about 6 years old. I began to recognize that countries and the world have boundaries. The basic material to build a boundary is a wall. War is not only spatial but also mental. Chinese contemporary art curator Gao Minglu, in his book War, he used the concept of war to analyze Chinese modernity as a kind of spatial awareness that consistently constructs the historical boundary of Chinese modern art. Whether it's an artificial boundary or a world of thinking, it will change with consciousness or time. So the world is not solid and eternal. My paintings explains in this instability by recording the traces of the world. Likewise, this instability also exists in our living environment. I was born in Inner Mongolia, a region where Chinese and Mongolian cultures blend. As a Han nationality, I have also received Mongolian culture education, art, writing, and food since I was a child. But in a sense, I have never been identified with Mongolian culture either physically or mentally. I have always maintained a sense of alienation from Mongolian culture, which also happened in Berlin. I have always seen myself as an outsider and someone in the middle. As the most intimate and private material, matrices are constantly being sold and changed hands, along with the relocation and the separation. Like a bundled property, I begin to collect a large number of this kind of study abroad heritage from the group of Chinese students who are returning back to China again. I have tightly tied up the matrices, and they appear full of tension, uncertainty of the breaking. The tiny ceramic objects resembling nails, circling the rolling up metal trays cause feeling of fear and surrite. They extend part horrifies the grow up and running away. Thank you for your listening.